Ever since the Clips dropped, Let God Sort 'Em Out, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about older rappers and how older rappers are running the game and that rap is no longer a young man's game. That's not right. Rap has never been a young man's game. The game has just been young. That may just sound like semantics, but it's not. Rap has been around since the late 70s, right? And then when you look at it as far as like album sales and individuals actually paying attention to rap and it not just being something in New York, more so as a like subculture and whatnot, is really maybe like the mid 80s, late 80s, right? So it's relatively young. So rap has been young. Obviously the artist would be young. If you was born in the early to mid 80s, by the time Jay-Z and Nas was popping, you was probably going into your teenage years or a teenager. If you were born in the early to mid 90s, by the time Kanye and Wayne was popping, you was coming into your teenage years or a teenager. If you were born in the early 2000s to mid 2000s, by the time Drake and let's say Kendrick Lamar were popping, you were coming into your teenage years. Now think about it this way. The last two artists I just mentioned, they almost 40. That's right. Drake, Kendrick Lamar will be 40 soon. So what's happening is artists are now getting older as the game gets older. And as we get older, it's not like we're going to stop listening to rap. Like, yes, we're going to be 50, 60, 70 years old, still listening to the music that we listened to as a child, right? Same way you see a lot of rock artists and whatnot still touring. They still doing shows and all that. That's going to be our favorite artists. And rappers, as long as they feel the need to still create, they're going to keep making music. So it's not really a young man's game. The game has been young, and now we're seeing some of our older artists still create and give us the music that we love. So shout out to hip hop, man, because it's a beautiful thing.